Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another stellar episode of Danny Does Disney. Today, if you can't tell, right behind me, I'm at the new Universal Studios Aventura Hotel. It's kind of hard to see it right here, so let's get a better shot. This is my first time checking it out. I believe it just opened. I'm going to see if I can get inside to check out the lobby and as much else as I can see. Maybe we can even get into a room. That's good. Almost reminds me of the Contemporary a little bit. We're in the lobby now. Yeah, very much a Contemporary feel to it. There's a Starbucks inside. That's awesome. And as you may or may not expect, Universal Studios store. Take a walk back here with me. I do apologize. I don't know what this is going to sound like once I get into post-production, but I'm using a new gimbal. So it's very possible that that's the side. So it's very possible that the motors of this gimbal are making it a little bit hard to hear. I like this. We're now in the pool area. We got an outdoor bar. That's awesome. Looks like a little kids play area here. So far, I'm really digging the vibe of this place, for sure. I did a little bit of research and I found out that this is Universal's 6th hotel. It did open 4 days ago. It would be considered one of Universal's mid-range hotels, but that's all going to change in summer 2019 when the Endless Summer Resort opens up. That's going to be Universal's all-star equivalent, if you will. That's going to be about $73 a night for their rates versus the $116 that it is per night to stay here. So I'm on my way out. I tried to see if there was a showroom available to look at. Unfortunately, they are fully committed based on the fact that they just opened up about 4 days ago. All of the rooms are booked, fully booked. And that's exciting. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I think there's 600 rooms and every single one of them is committed to. So I think it was a cool little excursion and I'm glad that I got out here. Now it's time to head out to the parks. I have not yet been on the Fast and Furious Supercharged. I was speaking to a security officer on my way out now and he informed me that in addition to the Endless Summer Resort opening up in 2019, right after that there will be an additional resort opening up right across the street, another Endless something or something summer, also along the same price range as that Endless Summer Resort. So hotels number 7 and 8 opening up just around the corner now. Right, so I am all parked and situated and heading into the park. Even when the moving sidewalk is broken, I still feel like I'm walking faster than the people that are not on the moving sidewalk. This might be the smoothest shot I've ever taken of me crossing under this sign that says welcome to the Universal Orlando Resort. All thanks to the smooth cue, which, if you'd like to see the unboxing video that I just posted, click the link in the upper right hand side of your screen now. Also, now's not a terrible time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the bottom right hand side of your screen. That way you'll get updates whenever I go to the parks or do other fun things, such as unboxing new tech. And one of the reasons I'm here is to try to do a little bit of a field test with this new gimbal. So if you'll oblige me, this is probably, again, one of the smoothest shots I've ever got of this view, of this angle here. One thing I think is really freaking cool is this mode here, where I can lock this view into place, kind of move around on my own. So let's try it out. There we go. Now you can see I can go anywhere around this thing and it's always going to stay positioned on the Universal sign just like that. No matter where I move, how I move this thing, it's always going to stay on the Universal logo or the main gate. I think that's so friggin' cool. Anyway, let's finally enter the park, shall we?
A few inches later.
Oh my God, I am barely inside the park and I'm already schwitzing like a pig. Hey, look at this. Got a Beetlejuice meet and greet here. Don't say his name 3 times. Well, I guess he's already here, so you can say his name as many times as you want. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm overwhelmed right now because over here we've got Marge Simpson, and right in front of me we've got the Superstar Parade, which I don't know why they call it the Superstar Parade. All I've ever seen is SpongeBob in this parade. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but is there anything else to this quote-unquote parade? Anyway, I'm headed towards Fast and Furious to experience that for the first time, but I wanted to go the long way to get there because I had heard that the HHN Scare Zone that ties into Dead Exposure, the house, is up and running. I think it's cool because these pumpkins that you see were here last year as this was the trick-or-treat scare zone, but this year it's kind of just being repurposed. Now there is going to be a trick-or-treat house this year as well, but the scare zone itself here ties into Twisted Traditions. It looks really cool during the daylight, and with scare actors it's going to look even cooler. Speaking of HHN, Academy of Villains is going to be in the theater where Bill and Ted was last year. Unfortunately, last year was the final year for Bill and Ted. However, with the departure of Bill and Ted, we have the arrival of AOV and the Fear Factor Theater. Fear Factor is not actually currently playing right now. They're getting ready for the Academy of Villains show. So I'm excited. Academy of Villains is probably one of my favorite things. Don't forget, you can check out my video on the Academy of Villains from last year's show, where Molly was actually in the show. So I finally ventured over to the San Francisco section of the park, and behind me is the Fast and Furious attraction. 30-minute for standby. Well, now it's about to be 45 minutes because of all these people walking in, but still, nonetheless, I'm going to do the standby queue just to get a feel. I feel like you might miss a little bit of the detail that they put into the queue if you go through the virtual line queue, so let's see what it's all about. Seen any of these movies, and I believe there are 7 of them, or possibly even 8. I haven't seen one of them. I've seen parts of it. The first one, I attempted it. I don't know if it's for me. Maybe one day I'll get into it. It's a nice looking tow truck.
Guys, there are 2 different doors. Please use both doors. They lead to the exact same room. Please use both doors, guys.
Forward, everyone. Yeah, new friendships being made. Awesome. All right. You guys don't seem very excited for a party. Is anybody excited? That was like 7 or 8 people.
So apparently the storyline is one of the characters in the movies won another race, so we're now all getting on this party bus, but apparently somebody's character named Shaw, which is my last name, is getting involved.
Don't film on the ride or they may stop the ride.
I'll tell you how it is.
5 minutes later.
So, reaction time to my first experience on Fast and Furious. All in all, out of 5 stars, I think I'd give it a 4. It's fast-paced, but it's not as fast-paced as Transformers. It's a little bit easier to digest. Definitely going to want to ride it again. There is a single rider queue, and now that I've gone through the actual queue, I'm not missing anything if I don't go through that again. I think that the queue is a little bit underwhelming. There's a lot to take in, but it's a lot of props. There's a couple of pre-shows which set up the experience, but I think that the effects were really well done. I had been talking to a guest who told me what to expect. We were talking about Kong, Skull Island, and she had said that the vehicles were very similar to that. I agree, except instead of caravans, this time they're party buses, which you saw in the video. Now, I was sitting closer to the back of the party bus. I feel like I was able to take in a little bit more of everything. I liked it. I thought it was pretty well done. Last time I was here, they had this front section of the mummy attraction closed off as if they were refurbing the entranceway, and it looks like they've finally done that. And it looks nice. I think it's a little bit clearer to read. You know exactly where you're going. The entrance is on your left there. Single riders in the center, express on the right. Looks like they slapped on a fresh coat of paint. Looking good. And I think, you know what? If I recall correctly, that over here used to be the main entrance, and now they've made this the locker entrance. In fact, there used to be a locker station right over here that they've gotten rid of, and they've made the front of the building the entrance. Smart. Very smart. More efficient, better flow, getting rid of this obstruction right here in the middle of nowhere for lockers, and they put lockers over here. Look at this. This is nice. This is real nice. Look at that. Wow, and it's open and it's spacious. The locker systems like those at the Hope. In addition to the locker change, I think they might have actually updated a couple things on the ride as well since I last rode it. Or again, it could be one of those things where, because I'm not so observant, just never noticed it. But in the roller coaster portion of the ride, I think that there were some improvements. All of them visual effects, such as lighting and projectors, things like that. It's funny because I was talking to a guest earlier about how there are no water rides. Well, it appears that we may have found one. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or they just did that. I've never seen that before at this park, but you never know.
And blow those kisses.
Marilyn Monroe over here.
And 3, and 2, and 1.
I ventured back this way to see if I could see anything in terms of houses for HHN. There's really nothing to see. But I did notice how crazy lifelike this Guggenheim silhouette is. It's really just a wall. But when you're looking at it from the other side here, it really looks like it's an actual building, like the actual building. Question. If you don't put your hands all the way up when you ride Rip Ride Rocket, would you really ride Rip Ride Rocket? Press the upvote button underneath this video if you agree, or press the upvote button on this video if you disagree. So I'm headed out of Universal Studios here. Did get to experience Fast and Furious for the first time, which was awesome. Really glad I got to do that. In addition, I did The Mummy, Jimmy Fallon, Rip Ride Rocket, walked around the park, walked through a future scare zone, and now I think I'm going to head over to Islands of Adventure. I don't have a lot of SD card memory space left, and I forgot to bring my extras with me, but it's been awesome hanging out. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to view me. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, have a magical day. See you.